Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the month of July or whenever this video may find you. I don't believe in coincidences, so I trust that you will receive this message exactly when you are meant to. If you're new here, hello, I'm Jenny. Welcome. I'm a shamanic healer. I am a women's coach. I host retreats, and I also post these videos here on YouTube every month. I've got some meditations on my channel, I've got some health and fitness stuff, and I've got these oracle card readings. And I am just starting our time together here with a little bit of Palo Santo to raise our energy. I want you to trust that you don't have to be here in the presence of the Palo Santo, because it's not the smell, it's not the smoke, it's not the smudge. It is the spirit of the Palo Santo tree that raises our energy and raises the energy of our environment as well. So thank you, Sacred Palo Santo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get started with the primary energy of the Capricorn collective in the month ahead, please. What is the primary energy for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, you're getting the wake up call card. Now, I'm starting with some messages from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. This is my OG deck. It's also my Tough Love deck. I call it those things because OG, it is the deck that I've used the most in a lot of my one-on-one readings, in my group coaching programs, and my membership website, things like that. I like to use this deck a lot. I also call it my Tough Love deck because sometimes it does exactly that. It calls us on our shit. It gives us that dose of reality that we sometimes need. In this wake up call card, it's kind of like the tower moment in tarot. And I'm really curious if you're a cross watcher, if you watch for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, anywhere else in your chart, if you've been watching some of the other videos, because I've pulled the wake up call card for a couple of the signs. So if you're somebody who watches for multiple areas in your chart to build the puzzle of what the entire month is going to look like for you, and you're receiving this message more than once, that is like spirit giving you a great big exclamation mark at the end of your reading. It's like, pay extra attention. So what do I mean? It's like the tower card in tarot. And excuse my puppy, you might see her in a second. She's just hanging out right beside me. I've got two, and they're just hanging out in the office here. I've got the door open today. Usually I have it closed, but I'm like, you guys can come in if you want. The wake up call card, it's basically saying that there's going to be a major trajectory change coming up here for you. The tower card is not something that happens to you, it happens for you. Something has to crumble in order for something new to be built up, something that's meant for you, something that it's supposed to experience. So this could be a health change, a health crisis. And I don't want to say that to scare you. I want to say that to empower you, because what happens when somebody gets a diagnosis? For some people, they spiral and they get into a negative mindset, and then their health deteriorates even further. When some people get a scary health diagnosis, what happens? It empowers them to change their lifestyle. And that drastically improves their life. It improves their physical health, their mental health, their vitality. It improves their energy. And sometimes when you get the wake up call card, it does tell you that there could be something coming up with your health here. It could also indicate that you could have a change in your career, in your relationships, in your home life. Maybe you're even moving. Maybe some of you are moving. And this, again, it's a course correction. It's a trajectory change. This is happening so that you can discover your life's purpose. So you can see that you're not meant to continue on the path that you're currently on, that you're meant to realign with the path that is most aligned for you. So you'll have to let me know, Capricorn, if that's resonating with you. Again, it's going to hit everybody differently, especially when you take into consideration where are you reading for. A lot of these messages are primarily for the rising sign, but they're going to resonate with you as well in different areas of your life, even if you're watching for your sun, your moon, your Venus, or anywhere else in the chart. Let's see, with this wake up call card being the primary energy, what is going to be the biggest challenge for the Capricorn collective? And again, I want to say this wake up call card, it's not a message that is meant to invoke fear. It's meant to empower you. It's meant to empower you to take control of your life, allow these changes to come so that they can get you more in alignment with your highest path, your highest purpose, your highest destiny, your highest timeline. There's something about the path that you're currently on right now that is not in alignment with where you're meant to be. And Capricorn, I feel like you are intuitive enough to know that there's something that's in misalignment here. You know it, you can feel it, and like maybe for some of you it's like a relationship that just you cannot continue to be in this relationship with this person anymore. For some of you it's the job, it's the job. You're like, if I have to go into that office one more day, I am just going to go crazy. For some of you, again, it could be health, but this could be empowering for you. It could help you to make the lifestyle changes that your soul has been calling for you to make for a long time that maybe you've been ignoring. Maybe you haven't been eating well, maybe you haven't been exercising, maybe you've been depleted and you're showing up for everybody else but not for yourself. You're putting yourself on the back burner. Well, this is saying, hey, guess what happens when you put yourself on the back burner? Guess what happens when you don't pay attention to what you eat? Guess what happens when you don't drink enough water? Guess what happens when you just eat junk food all day long? This is important, okay? This is really important. And, you know, I'm a little biased because in my 16-week program, Nourish Your Temple, we talk a lot about the energy of food. But I feel like for a lot of you, Capricorn, you're starting to realize that your habits are catching up with you. Your habits are catching up with you. And again, not from a place of fear, but a place of empowerment. And okay, I want to just say here that I just saw 777, and we know that's an auspicious number, right? 777 is very auspicious. There's lots of luck here. And I think that the fact that I saw that number, so I have 77% on my laptop, and it's 741. So I see 777 right next to each other. So the fact that 777 showed up just as I was talking about how this is a number of empowerment, or this is a message of empowerment, not a message of fear. And what does 777 say? This is the Angel Number book by Mystic Michaela. Oh, now she's going to come and say hello, Miss Gracie. Hello, Miss Gracie. Everybody, if you haven't met her, this is Grossy Gracie. I call her Grossy Gracie because sometimes she burps and farts, and she does it loud enough that everybody can hear it. So please don't do that. Not right now on this video. 777, face fear, trust the divine. Your angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown, to trust in the universe, and give up control of what's going to happen next. Your angels are telling you not to fear the future, but rather to embrace it with faith that it's all in your best interest. It is perfect in the design brought to you by your most trusted guardian angels. So the wake-up call card is saying everything's got to crumble so you can build it back up again. Things are going to change for you to help course correct you, to get you back into alignment with your highest path, your highest purpose, your highest timeline. And then you get 777 saying, you might not know what's coming next. It might be scary, but you're being asked to surrender right now. Let go of that fear. When I ask what is the biggest challenge for you throughout this wake-up call, I am getting the celebration card in reverse. So everybody reads cards differently, but for myself, when I get a card in reverse, to me, that's a great big exclamation mark. Just like when you get the same multiple messages in multiple readings. When you get the same message multiple times in one reading, same thing, big exclamation mark. The celebration card in reverse says that your biggest challenge may be that you are struggling to celebrate how far you've come. Maybe some of you feel like I have so much further to go. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be. She wants to eat my peacock feathers, apparently. You may not be able to take the time to celebrate how far you've actually come. Just because you're not where you want to be doesn't mean you haven't already experienced growth. It doesn't mean you haven't already been co-creating your life with the universe. It doesn't mean that you haven't already overcome obstacles that have been in your way. So the challenge for you is going to be to take that time out to celebrate. And look at this, it's card number 27. What's 2 plus 7? 9. What does 9 represent in numerology? 9 represents endings, okay? You've got to take some time out to celebrate so you can wrap up this cycle and begin a new cycle. What's the wake-up call card? It's 19. What's 1 plus 9? 10. 1 plus 0, 1. New beginnings. There are new beginnings here for you, Capricorn, in the month ahead. You've got to allow some things to go. You've got to release control and allow some patterns and cycles to end in order for these new beginnings to come for you. That's coming through very, very clearly. What will help Capricorn, I almost called you Sagittarius. I feel like some of you have a Sagittarius and Capricorn, really strong placements in your chart. I'm not an astrologist, but I love learning about astrology. And I always learn the astrology of my one-on-one clients. I like to see, what their sun, moon, rising, what their main three are, and if they have any stelliums and things like that, because it helps me to coach them, right? And I feel like for some of you, you have Sagittarius and Capricorn placements in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with the Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are in a relationship with a Sagittarius, or you work very closely with a Sagittarius. Now we'll pull a couple more cards, and then we'll do the extended reading at the end where I'll clarify that wake-up call card. And then we'll also pull some cards from the Inspire, Change, and Healing. This will give us a message from an archangel as well as a crystal. We'll pull a Moonology card so we can get a card from one of the moon cycles, and an animal spirit oracle as well. When you join for the extended reading, not only do you get access to an additional reading for the month, but you also gain access to the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, where we meet at least twice a month on Zoom. So one of those calls this month is a ceremony. When we do ceremonies with the full moon, it's a beautiful time to release what's no longer serving us. And then we also do a group reading. So if you're looking for some one-on-one time, we've got the option for an hour-long one-on-one session, but there's also some one-on-one time included in those membership subscriptions, because in the membership we do a group reading once a month as well. So what will help the Capricorn collective the most through this challenge of celebrating themselves, please? All right, Capricorn, what's going to help you? Okay, so you've got to get real with yourself about what these old habits are. And again, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but I feel like for some of you, it's really about how are you taking care of yourself? Do you make sure you get enough water? Do you make sure that you get enough fruits and vegetables? Do you make sure that you get enough protein? Protein isn't just for muscles, it's for calming the central nervous system. It's for allowing every single one of our cells to repair themselves. Now, so many of us have so many damaged cells from the food that we eat. Let's be real, it's 2025. We all know most of our food is poison, right? Unless you're eating everything organic and you're cooking from scratch, yeah, it's probably poison. You want to make sure that you're getting enough protein for those damaged cells to repair themselves, right? Even the products that we put on our skin, the products we use in our home, clothing, there's so many different things that are toxins in our environment and toxins in, the things that we consume. And a lot of us are not eating enough fruits and vegetables, protein, and water to be able to nourish our temples. And again, I'm a little biased because this is what we talk about in the 16-week Nourish Your Temple program, but it's coming through for you now twice. Maybe this old habit is that you're drinking, or that you're smoking, or that you're spending too much time on your phone and you're not filling your cup. Whatever this old habit is, you are the one who knows what it is. And this is saying, whatever this old habit is, it's creating pain for yourself. You're creating pain for yourself. You're standing in your own way. And again, this, when I'm looking at this spread, this old habits card falls right beneath the wake-up call card. That's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. It's the old habit that is creating the wake-up call. And the only way that you're going to move through this is if you release that old habit. So July 10th, we've got that full moon, beautiful opportunity to be doing some releasing. What will help the Capricorn collective align with their highest path, their highest purpose, and their highest destiny in the month ahead, please? Okay, I'm getting unwavering faith. You've got to have faith that everything is working out for you. Again, this wake-up call card, I feel like some of you are going to fall into this like, poor me, why is this happening to me? But you have to remember, it's not happening to you, Capricorn. It's happening for you. And I mean, I'm a fellow earth sign myself as well. For those of us who are earth signs, when we are feeling that overwhelm, that anxiety, that stress, that fear, that doubt, that insecurity, the best thing for us to do, for all of us, whether we're earth signs or not, but particularly for those of us who are earth signs, we're so connected to the earth. Other people think that we're grounded, but we're like, I'm not grounded. I feel so, whatever. Go outside. Go outside. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summertime. You guys, It was 36 degrees here today. I'm in Canada, so we do that. It was 36 degrees Celsius today, and that is hot. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, like 105, something like that. I have no idea. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was hot, and we don't have a lot of humidity here at all. Hot, 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 hot. I don't often keep my air conditioning on, but let me tell you, when it's hot, it's so nice to go outside, even if it is like sweltering hot. I like to go outside and I water my grass because we just sold our house and we got new people moving in. I want them to have nice green grass. It actually says it in the contract. So to put my bare feet on the cool, cool grass when it's so hot outside is so nice. Not only does it feel good for my physical body, but it also helps ground and center my energy. Now, we are way more likely to show up as our best if we have cleansed energy, grounded energy, and protected energy. I call this energy hygiene. Maybe you've heard me talk about it before. So there's lots of different ways to cleanse your energy, lots of different ways to ground your energy, lots of different ways to protect your energy. If you're following me on TikTok, I do have a lot of videos about that all over my TikTok channel. Definitely check those bad boys out. But this unwavering faith card is saying you're asked to have faith in the unseen right now, to trust that it's happening for you and not to you. And I'm really strongly getting that if you can keep yourself grounded throughout the month, this is going to help you have faith in what is meant for you, okay? If you are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, if you're finding yourself tapping into that fear, doubt, that insecurity, stop what you're doing and go outside and get grounded. If you can't go outside, sometimes I will literally just come over here and I will touch my plants. I'll touch my plants. I'll touch the dirt in here. I know I got some dead guys, but I don't like to get rid of those. I like to keep them in the soil. If they fall off, I just put them back in the soil. So there's lots of different ways we can ground. We can even ground with visualization. Even my trusty friend Palo Santo here can help ground us. Just close your eyes, slow down your breath, take some Palo Santo, some sage, or any other herbs that you connect with, and that can help you ground as well. Now, if you're new to my energy and you're enjoying this video, I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel. If you were resonating with any of these messages, please hit that like button. Let me know down in the comments, what sign are you reading for? Where in your chart does Capricorn fall for you? And are you resonating with these messages? Now, I was a little late with these videos. My apologies. Like I said, we did sell our house, so I have spent the last couple of weeks purging and packing. I'm going to have a garage sale on the weekend, so I was a little late with these videos. So maybe some of these energies are already showing up for you. Let me know down below in the comments if they are. I do hope to see you in the extended reading. You can find the link to join me over there down below in the description box. Thanks, Capricorn.